Episode 4, A Turnabout Forsaken. Hereby calls this meeting to order. The committee is gathered here in the sight of the goddess to pass fair and frank judgment. The purpose of this hearing is to assess the professional competency of Mr. Miles Edwards. Of course, I do not agree with him. Are you wearing that raincoat? No. Wait. Wait. Is Kay dead? Did Kay just get pushed off a building? Huh? Will you please stop pacing, detective? You're kicking up dust. But I swept the floor 3 times already. Then sweep it a 4th. You're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edwards. I can just stand there and cool as a cucumber. We don't know for certain that they will. Well, it sure seems like they mean to. Jacobfeld pretty much spelled it out. Truly, you are proving to be quite a threat to the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. What kind of threat, though? It's like, girl, we're doing our job as a prosecutor to find the... Just because we're not on the case doesn't mean we're acting out of line or anything. You seem to be having a problem with Edwards getting involved when you want full control. No doubt you'll be called to appear before the committee in due course. She said I would be called to appear before the committee. Nothing more. Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never work together again? I'd have thought you'd welcome the prospect, detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic. Don't say that, sir. Never heard anyone except that stupid committee say you're problematic. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? Become a defense attorney, I mean? Because I won't let you. You're Prosecutor Miles Edwards. Prosecutor, you hear me? To become a defense attorney, huh? Fender would really like that if I did that, wouldn't he? The circumstances of my father's death set me on the path to becoming a prosecutor. But I'd only been interested in law to begin with, thanks to my father as well. And his work as a defense attorney. You gonna keep fighting crime as a prosecutor? Help out people as an attorney? Something tells me you got a big decision ahead of you. One only you can answer. Are you listening, Mr. Edwards? I said I won't let you do this. Really, detective? There's no need to be so dramatic. Who knows? Next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments. Huh? Really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no, what are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff. But you thought about it, didn't you? If only for a moment. We're busy in here. Come back later. Okay. Hey, is the prosecutor in? Prosecutor Miles Edwards? Look, pal, we're part of we're busy, don't you get? Wait outside, I'll be with you in a bit. Oh, that's not good. Your face is as red as tomatoes. Red face, gritted teeth. Let's see.
I said we were busy.
Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. It's nothing an injection can't cure. Now roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much.
And no thanks, pal. I'm healthy as can be.
And who might you be? Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself, huh? The name's Needler. Florence Needler.
Ah!
I'm a nurse at Hearst Hospital. Well, nobody here is hurt, so you're sure you have the right room? Yeah, you're Prosecutor Edwards, right? Wow, those are some deep furrows in your brows. Are you feeling alright? Suffering from a severe headache? I could give you an injection that'll...
I'll be fine.
Could you please just tell me what you're doing here? Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Wait right there. I'll go grab her. What? Wait.
Too late. I wonder who she brought along. She's here from a hospital. Maybe it's a patient? Some of you cut down the size with your trademark rapier wit.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
See? Right there, sir. You glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. You don't want to send me to the hospital, do you?
Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and nothing has happened so far. Sorry to keep you waiting, fellas. Well, thoughts? Is that Kay? Thoughts on what? You don't recognize me? Something about her. Something familiar. This had your name on it. So I thought, just maybe.
So you really did...
Why did that skip so fast?
So you really did put someone in the hospital?
Don't be ridiculous, detective.
Well, look, sir. Your name's right here on the card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edwards. Plain as day.
Yeah, but that doesn't... What? That means nothing. Be that as it may. I'm so sorry. What she's trying to say is she has amnesia.
Oh. Amnesia?
Yes, at least that's what they tell me. Her parents must be so worried about her. But they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. Gotta feel for them. Do I, though? There's quite a lot of sleep, if you ask me. It sounds like the normal, recommended sleep, which Shiro definitely does not get.
Whoa, tough break. But don't you worry, alright? Since you had his card, that means you guys really know Mr. Edwards somehow. So you sit back and we'll take it from here. Right, sir?
At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity. Really? You will? It's going to come down to what you remember. But yes.
That's the Mr. Edwards I know. Don't you worry, miss. You're as good as handled.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Kay. Like, Kay was also attacked in beginning cutscene, it seemed. So what's going on here? Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. I'm sorry. I don't remember you well enough to accept a gift like that just yet.
That's alright. Wasn't offering it to you anyway. Where do we even start?
So do you remember your name, miss? Gumshoe! If she remembered, we wouldn't be here!
I'm sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday.
So she's only been on a hospital for a day.
No way, that's amazing. How did you figure that out so fast?
Oh my gosh.
How can one person be so emotionally drained?
They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find.
And did you find anything apart from my business card?
Nothing was her name or home address. Oh, wait a second.
Yep, there it is.
She was wearing this. It's a pretty unique design, right?
That's this pin.
What the heck? The Yatagazu pin. But does that mean... But it can't be.
Kay, is it really you?
Okay.
It's you, isn't it, Kay?
Okay.
Come on, Kay. You really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy. That's what you always call me.
Gummy. But you're an adult. That's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I feel so guilty now.
What? What the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite. You're polite in the sense of just not... Where's the Kay I know? You're nothing like her.
Careful, detective. We wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. Make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's wrong exactly, but...
So what kind of person was I before?
Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy. And oh yeah, you're a great thief.
Great thief?
There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal from other people's valuables, from their dressers or vaults.
Steal? But that makes me so awful for the people I took things from. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
I don't think that did much good, sir.
But it sure explains one thing. Look at these gloves. They're just like that kind of person would normally wear.
Hey, that outfit.
Yep, it's Kay's outfit.
This is what she was wearing when they found her. We had to get her to change out of it and put on a hospital clothes. So that's why I have them.
There's something on this part here. Could have something to do with how Kay lost her memory.
I'll send the outfit over to forensics later to see what they can figure out.
Please do, detective.
Boy, there really are some thiefly clothes, huh? I'm a criminal?
You may be a great thief, but you've never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you are no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps you better leave it there for now.
I'm sorry. I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, that is... How do I put it into words?
You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant.
I am? So a prosecutor is the head of some sort of great thief network then?
No, not quite.
We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps we should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was a pin the only item on your person when you received her, Nurse Needler? There are a few other things, but I doubt any of it would be of much use to you. I'll be the judge of that. Could you please show them to us? Well, alright then. In no particular order, I present. A jammin' ninja mask? Huh?
A Jammin' Ninja mask? She had a show or something?
A letter. And it's addressed to Kay. A ticket. Next, a ticket stub. And finally,
A fake flower. Kind people like to spruce up their bathrooms with too.
is a corsage detective. It's a corsage detective, and they're usually worn by women. And that's it. So anything useful in there?
All of it. Everything's gonna be useful.
We know it.
Kinda hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not really seeing a connection between any of them.
Well, let's look at the show ticket. Take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance. Alright. Can't look any deeper than that. What does the letter say? Dear Kay, don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious things back. Rosie. Who's Rosie? Big building. Oh, good grief. Viewing platform entry ticket. April 4th. Oh, that was 2 days ago in real world. Dang it. I could have played this 2 days ago and it would have been perfect. Although the present time in the game is actually the 6th, so it actually still works out. Student ticket, $6. Use limited to day of purchase, non-refundable. And magenta flower made of fabric that is usually worn on a chest as decoration, also known as corsage.
This is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back? We can't just let her stay like this forever.
Calm down, detective. I have an idea.
You do? I knew you'd come to the rescue, sir. What is it?
Look closely at the ticket stub. Oh, it's for the viewing platform at the top of a big building.
Big building. Know the place?
Everybody knows it's silly. It's the hottest date spot in town. They say if a couple holds hands while they're up there, they'll stay together forever. This is yesterday's date. The ticket is only valid on the date specified.
Plus, it's a stub. Meaning that she used it, right?
I think it's a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find?
Now? Just like that?
The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her footsteps.
But what about your thing with the committee?
It's not for a little while yet. We have time. Great. So, can I leave Kay with you? That would be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay? Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alrighty then. Back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Hertz Hospital, okay? I can come running with a syringe or 3, whatever you might happen to be. No, thank you. Yes, thank you, but no thank you. I doubt we'll be needing that particular service. Now then, detective, shall we get going? You too, Kay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
So, according to the pamphlet, big building's 50 stories high. It's all offices inside. So the viewing platform up top is the only part that's open to the public. Yeah, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area.
How very kind of you, Detective. Oop, I didn't. So that. Alright, I think it's time we headed inside.
Look out! The big building is about to fall.
What?
We gotta do something.
No, please, I'm begging you, stop. It's no good. Some fresh milk, my thoughts are just aren't getting through to him.
Wait a minute. What's she doing here? She's from Game 1. The original Game 1. She's from the studios.
What is happening here? What's going on with this building? Just stay silent and talk to me, kid.
Cut, cut, cut.
Oh,
Cut. I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie. So could you,
yes. I thought as much. Forgive the intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective.
Oh, sorry. You really had me there for a second.
You think there would be like, if like this was a movie shot, there would be cameras and there would be like, why are these? Hey, get out! We're recording here. Get out of a camera shot. Like, how do we just walk up and what? I feel like there's some production issues going on here.
yeah, whatevs. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can't work under these conditions. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Gosh. So they stopped the building from falling down? That's good.
Wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce. Okay, I wanted to look at the pamphlet. Is there anything interesting in here? So the viewing platform. Okay. So what's gonna be significant here?
Whoa! Get a load of that view. Feel the sun in your face.
The wind. It's very strong up here.
That's okay. You stand behind me, or Mr. Edwards here. We're more than big enough to keep the breeze away.
Speak for yourself. Well, Kay, does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been here before?
Perhaps simply encouraging her to talk will help. Kay, please, any thoughts or feelings that come to mind might be a clue we can use.
Alright. I don't know if this will be any help at all, but...
Oh, well, okay.
I still can't be sure if I've been here before. So high up and the wind's very strong. It's terrifying. I just don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm so sorry.
That's helpful.
No dice, huh?
I'm sorry. I feel so useless. I know I'm supposed to have all the memories, but I just can't remember.
You have amnesia, Kay. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Listen, sir. Maybe just this once. Try not to be so intimidating, okay? Or at the very least, don't use your trademark glare on her.
Nobody asked for your opinion, detective. Does it just want me to show her this?
Objection! Hold it!
Well, this ticket stub says otherwise. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Really? Presenting that stuff should have worked right away. I don't remember. I don't remember coming over here at all. Can't even imagine waiting, wanting to come here.
Hold it!
Kay used to love places like this, though. But am I really her? I feel dizzy taking a look around. I don't think anyone should be allowed up here. What if an old person fell? Or a child? It doesn't bear thinking about it. There's a fence all around us, and it's pretty high. There's really no need to worry. If you say so.
Hold it!
If nothing is coming to mind, just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all? Let's see. Cherry blossoms. Go on. I was standing under the cherry tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining. I remember now. There was a red something. So it was raining. She was underneath the cherry tree. She saw something red from where she stood. But what? Was it something I said? No, but if you could add that to your testimony, we can explore it further. Saw something red. Could it have been this?
Hold it!
Let's see what she says. There's something red. Can you tell me any more about it? I'm not sure. It was just red thing. That's all I can say. What can we see nearby that's red? Was it a concession stand over there, perhaps? Stand. Red concession stand. Yes, I think it was. Someone was walking toward me from beyond it. And then what happened? Then, I'm sorry. That's all right. You can just add what you've told us to your testimony. There was someone walking toward me from beyond the concession stand. You can't. That doesn't work.
Objection!
You can't walk from beyond it, because it's on the edge. You say that you saw someone over there beyond the stand, and that they were walking toward you. Yes, I could see them getting closer. Are you sure it wasn't a ghost? No, it was a person, I'm sure of it. But from where you were standing, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have to be floating in mid-air, hundreds of feet above ground. So how on earth could it have been a person? I don't... I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody red. Stan. Somebody red. And they were on the other side. They were walking toward me, getting closer and closer. And then they...
Okay, what's the matter? You're all right. We're here. Whatever it is, it can't hurt you.
Right. I was pushed, and I fell. By a person in a red raincoat. A person in a red raincoat who could walk on air. And who supposedly pushed her off a building. None of this makes any sense. Not the least of which, nobody could fall from that height and survive. Attention, everyone. Please stand right where you are.
What's wrong, officer? I'm gonna take a gun shoot. Mind filling me in?
Yes, sir. A body has been discovered here in the building, sir. Is she gonna get accused?
A body?
Whose body exactly?
Not sure. We're still working on that. But what we do know is that the victim is a young woman. And that her name is Kay.
What?
What in the blazing?
That's not Kay. That is not Kay. That is definitely not Kay. In fact, it's probably going to be Rosie. That's probably who this is going to be. Oh, wait. I just realized where we were. I just read the name of the location. We are in the Prosecutor Excellence Chamber. Oh, no. Wait. This room. Officer, isn't this...
Yes, sir. This is your trial chamber for the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence. So it's here now?
I knew that they'd moved out of the prosecutor's building, but I had no idea that they'd come here. Oh, Mr. Edwards, and K2. Who's this old lady? How are you doing? How are y'all doing? Is Kay feeling any better? We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be? This is my grandma. Hold on a sec. Name's Hilda Hertz, Sonny. And who the heck might you be? Ahem. It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Edwards, at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name, Hertz, is she? Yep, she's the director of Hertz Hospital. This old woman is the head of a hospital. Don't you old foggy boggy me, you danged reprobate. How did he do that?
Whoa. Sounds like you're kind of the big deal, ma'am.
Oh, that's the truth. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. Oh, him? He's the one looking after the girl. The one with amnesia. It seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert. Want me to fix those brows of yours, Sonny?
Yeah. Oh, there's no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
What? You're sure you want me to say that, Grandma? Well, alright then. Now, I don't get a dang thing more to say to none of you. You go on about your business, you hear? As long as that business doesn't involve messing with the deceased body, I got work to do. Wait, please. Not a dang thing, I tell you.
Hey, you can't talk to us like that. What gives you the right, huh, pal?
Oh, didn't I mention? Grandma's also a coroner. She's in charge of this case. Which means, ouch! Which means exactly that.
What do you mean exactly what?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me. What the heck is happening?
It's like I'm trapped in a comedy routine and I can't escape.
Well, we've got a body to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care.
What the heck is their deal?
What does it matter? as long as we have permission to investigate.
What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir.
What will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth? Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? Alright, let's get to work. That person over there is called K, right? So it means it can't be the K you know. So that means it can't be. That means I can't be the K you know. That's what we're looking to figure out. But don't worry. You're the K we know. I'm certain of it. Because the hair color on you is the correct hair color, and the hair color on the person that they're looking at is not. It is extremely obvious that that is not the K we know. K who lost her memory, and the victim who shares her name. Both meet their respective fates here in Big Building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our K's memories. I'd stick my life on it. Oh, what the... Yeah, stand in the blood, Edgeworth. Great. It's the statue of the goddess. Just...
Sure know your stuff, sir. So, does she dole out blessings or what?
She's not that kind of goddess, detective. She's a symbol of the sanctity of the law. The scales represent justice, the sword, retribution, and the blindfold shows her impartiality. Must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Yeah, how about a big pool of blood? There's a pool of blood here at the foot of the statue. Judging by the amount and how it was spread, I'd say the victim was killed. This is where the victim was killed.
But the body's on the table behind us, sir. How come?
I can only surmise that the killer must have moved it for some reason after committing the murder.
Well, there's one big statue. What's it even here for?
The goddess of justice stands in judgment over the committee's proceedings against corrupt prosecutors. And if I'm not very much mistaken, is a Paul Hiliqui original. He's coming back up, huh?
You mean the victim from the IS-7 incident, sir? Mr. Artie Frost.
No matter how murky his name or his morals were, there's no denying his skills. This is a genuine work of art.
I heard someplace that a lot of good artists are either geniuses or eccentric. Which do you think he was?
I don't know about Hillary, but Larry is definitely an eccentric. I don't think there'd be anything else. Nice, neatly arranged bookshelves stretching into the distance. Quite a pleasant sight, don't you think?
Sure is. It's not a speck of dust on any of them.
Because they take care of it, detective. Unlike you and your home.
Reminds me of my special method for cleaning your office, sir. Sweep, vacuum, wipe it all down twice. There goes the floor wax, and
if only you approached your actual job with the same level of rigor.
Can't be easy reading books of that side, or lifting them for that matter.
The committee only just moved. It must have been quite the undertaking.
All the stuff around is kind of my forte. They should have given me a call.
Well, if we run into the chairman, I'll be sure to ask if there's more heavy lifting to be done.
I was joking, sir. I can't be carrying stuff up 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do.
I was joking too, detective. But why were you planning on taking the stairs? There's a thing called an elevator in this building. Notice the glass. An enormous semicircle desk with seating for 11. It almost reminds me of a certain legend.
I know one, sir. Knights of the Brown Table?
No, Gumshoe. It's the round table.
Oops, guess that wasn't it. There's a Brown's Table. The Knives is the Brown's Table.
Further and further from the mark. But I'll refrain from rubbing his nose in it for now. Let's run away. Run away. If things had gone as they were meant to, I'd be standing here at this podium right now.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Glad a hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because someone died. Though it would have been much harder to investigate had my...
Although it would have been much harder to investigate as if I had my badge taken away. The best thing I could do right now for all parties involved is to get the truth behind the incident. Can't wait for Gavel to show up and be like, "What are you doing, Mr. Edgeworth? You do not have any authority to be here. That authority belongs to Eustace." Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for this room. Yes, sir. You need a special keycard to enter, sir. Interesting. So not just anybody can enter. In which case, the person who discovered a body would have been...
Yes, sir. Members of the committee. They found out when they arrived for today's meeting.
The hearing. My hearing. Which would be underway right now if it wasn't for this. Sorry to intrude. Oh! Hi, Francisca. Was not expecting you. Who are... Oh. Is that Grandma? I know that voice anywhere. That's Von Karma's little girl. Oh. So do you two know each other? It has been far too long, Grandma Hertz. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth. What's she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma, and a prosecutor like myself. She is also my adopted little sister. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol, though I thought she was supposed to be abroad. Don't look so surprised. Where's my investigation lead I follow? Where my investigations lead, I follow. No matter where in the world that might be. Which means that there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes? You know full well that I've been pursuing a certain smuggling. I thought we handled that. And that I won't rest until it's been destroyed, and its ill-gotten goods recovered. So the smuggling ring is involved then. That information is to be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. I helped you get the ringleader. Don't you remember that? I see she means to be as helpful as ever. Miss Von Karma, was it? Grandma wants to tell you something. I'm about done here. Scene's all yours. In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind. I mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you now, you dang varmint. Don't need to soon to be ex-prosecutor messing up the place. Go on, get. Just remember, it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, Granny. It's important. Who are you calling Granny, little missy? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franziska, I need you to add us to the investigation. We have to see the body up close. We'll never learn the truth about what happened to Kay. As in, Kay Faraday?
Please, you gotta help us out here. Kay needs us.
I don't know what you're up to, but... Okay. Very well. Thank you. You won't regret it. Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later. Here, let me just explain it to you right now. This is Kay Faraday right here. She lost her memory, and then we heard that Kay died in this room, so we came here. That is a summation of what we have known so far.
We owe you, sir. Big time.
I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy.
Ah!
Well, Grandma Hertz, will you allow them to examine the body?
I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, huh? But sure, how about this?
Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. It is my prerogative to judge the whole world by its mind. But of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense. Of the extremely arrogant sort, perhaps. Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, I think I know what she means. Gavel's gonna show up and Gavel's gonna be like, why is he here? And Francisco's just like, I added him to this game. How dare you? You were acting out of line. And then Francisco's gonna get her badge online. I see it coming. Because Gavel's a piece of crap. Well, you heard her. Try not to get fired, okay? Don't worry. I'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour. Unlike me, who is on the very verge of losing my badge. That's not what I clicked. I clicked the body. Fine, game.
Well, one thing's for certain. This isn't Kay. She doesn't even look like her.
I think we knew that already, Detective. Or Kay is standing right over there after all. So, right away... Kay's promise notebook? What's this doing here? Is this Kay's mother? I don't remember if they really mentioned Kay's mother too much. Also, that's the flower. That's where the flower came from. The flower on the lapel. So it looks like a trident, maybe? Stabbed her and killed her. And there's a key card. There's a burn mark or something on the back of the hand. Pair of gloves there. There's blood on the hand, but not that one. It also looks like a battering on the head. The victim looks to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit. Okay, so maybe not Kay's mother. Unless it's late 30s, then it could work. But like it's like early 30s, that kind of makes it rough because Kay's like 16, 17. 17. Even late 30s doesn't work, so yeah, definitely not Kay's mother. The victim looks to be in her 30s, and she's wearing a white suit.
Could be she worked in one of the offices here in the building.
Perhaps, but for now, she remains unidentified. The question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay? Probably the book right by her, the promise notebook. Let's go to the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. This book.
What the? That's Kate's promises notebook. It's where she wrote down all her promises she made to her dad. I haven't seen this in a while.
Indeed. Never take things from a stranger. Never go anywhere with a stranger. Book of vows made by a child to her father. Always greet people with a smile, even if people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. But what exactly is it doing here?
Oh, I just remembered something Detective Bad told me a few years back. Said something precious to Kay had disappeared from the station.
Is this it? What? Evidence went missing from police custody.
Detective Bad said he looked everywhere. No dice.
What could this mean? And why did it turn up here of all places? You there. What do we know about this notebook, officer?
The victim told it when they found it, sir.
It's the only thing in it, any kind of name on it at the time. That's how she became Kay. Talk about a red
herring. Just so I can explain how she ended up with it, though.
If only we had a few more leads on the victim's true identity. We can narrow it down because there's literally this. Seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point.
You think it's got something to do with how she died?
No, the scar is too old for that. I would imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand for me?
Yes, sir. Right away. What is that? Wait, I know. It's a loyalty card. Part from a story.
It's a key card.
Why, sir? Why?
The question we should be asking is, what does it open? It opens the freaking door to this room. Duh. Let's see. Bloody hand. A pure white jacket with a deep red stain on its lapel. That's... I didn't click the lapel, but okay, Edwards.
Jacket. The buttons are on the wearer's right-hand side.
What's... Wait, was that Edwards? Whatever.
What's so weird about that? One's always going to right, no?
Not on a woman's clothes. Traditionally, the buttons would be on the left.
Like I always say, sir, you sure know your stuff.
This is common knowledge, detective. Nothing else seems amiss. Wait. This is a pocket.
A pair of gloves. Also white.
They don't seem to be soiled in any way. Imagine they must have belonged to the victim. Not gonna talk about the bloody hand. Okay, but let's talk about the flower. There's something pinned to the jacket here. A piece of magenta fabric.
Whatever it was, it looks like it was torn off pretty roughly.
Could this be related to the evidence somehow? Yes, it could. Judging by its appearance, I'd say that the flower Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it does look like it's made out of the same fabric.
Indeed. Let's make a closer comparison.
Torn edges match up exactly. Got one heck of an eye, sir.
So whoever attacked Kay probably thought she was a witness. The flower belonged to the victim. It implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Furthermore, it appears the flower was torn off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we're seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect. Yeah, unfortunately we do at this time.
What? There's no way she could have done this. Can't even begin to imagine it. There isn't any murderous bone in her body.
Nevertheless, we lack evidence to disprove such an assertion. For the moment, we simply considered all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth? For the better or worse, yes, I must agree. Because I am a competent prosecutor and I'll be like, oh, you're saying escape? Nope, nope, nope. I'm just going to deny it right away. Nope, we need more evidence. We already accept the fact that we need more evidence to prove that she is innocent. Got it.
Think this could be a murder weapon?
It very well could. Actually, yeah, I didn't realize it earlier. I thought it was just like something else. No, this is definitely the murder weapon. That's blood on it. Yeah, her blood's right on it. A three-armed candelabra. The victim suffered the same puncture wound to the chest. Puncture wounds that could have been made by these spikes.
Candle album?
Not quite, detective. Candelabra. A candle holder, in other words.
Ah, gotcha. That reminds me. Got to pay my electricity bill once a while back. And I had to live by candlelight for a whole month.
Who does that in this day and age? Someone whose salary keeps getting cut by you, Edgeworth? That's probably what happened. The victim's hair was caked with blood. Looks like he was hit with
something, huh?
Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further. That's probably all for that. You pesky kids want something. Nurse Needler, could you tell me a little more about your relationship with Dr. Hoods? Sure. Let's see. Well, I've lived with her since I was little. If I got lost while I was out playing, she'd come looking for me till the sun went down. If I fell over and grazed my knee, she'd watch over me till I found the strength to pick myself up. That's quite the heartwarming tale. A very classic grandmother-grandchild relationship. And once I became a nurse, if I stuck a needle in the wrong place, she'd say, "Not there, you bonehead, there!" And then she'd pull it right out and ouch. That's not a good thing. Hey, Madly.
Yeah, I felt that, pal. Can we stop talking about needles now?
Anyway, so yeah, I can do any kind of nursing thing I need from my grandmother. Thank you. That was a very thorough answer indeed. Even if the story didn't end on a heartwarming note, it's so nice that they share such a close bond, I suppose.
Must be the best coroner in town, Miss Dr. Hertz. Bet you can spot the cause of death in seconds and get it right every time, huh?
What do you know about cornering, you big galoot? You don't know the first dang thing.
Ouch.
You'll have to forgive the detective, Dr. Hertz. Make sure he learns not to say such presumptuous things. As if I care. You shut your pie hole and listen, Mr. Smarty Pants. If you want to cause death correctly in seconds, it's my bread and butter. Which is why the one thing that gets my goat worse than anything is folks getting in my danged way. I think that's all she wanted to say. Satisfied? Absolutely. Thank you very much. All we want to do is examine the body for clues. We'll do our best to stay out of your way. Imagine if that's because of how seriously she takes her work and that she rests. Colorfully. Up. Go back to the top. Hertz Hospital is the finest medical institution in the land. It would It would have to be Grandma in charge. How about it? You look like you could use some R&R. Yes, I do. You're in line. You got an empty suite or two to fancy. There's fancy hot tubs all right now. Thank you, but as you can see, we're in perfectly fine health. We won't be needing a room at the hospital.
Yep, fit as fiddles, and strong as oxes. That's our motto, right, sir?
Maybe yours, Detective, but I'd like to think I have a little more going on for me than that. That doesn't matter. Hertz Hospital welcomes the hale and healthy too. Our healthy, what? Our healthy, so what? Stay anyway campaign is in full swing and going great. Oh, you're healthy? Yeah, just stay at the hospital anyway. What's the problem? It's not like you're gonna get charged thousands in medical bills or anything. Not sick or injured. That's nice. Your room is half the price. Nothing on earth could convince me to spend a night in a hospital for pleasure. It's a one-time offer, you know. So how about it? Come stay at the hospital. Happiest hospital in town.
That does sound pretty good. Half price? That might be too good to miss.
You don't need it, Detective. Seriously, Detective. Oh, so somebody stabbed the victim with it. You know, because of the 3 little holes in her chest. And how do you think she came by that injury to her head? You're asking me? Sorry, not a clue. All we know is it happened after she died. Okay, so the head wound is after she died. Interesting. Was a head injury inflicted when the body was moved by the perpetrator, perhaps? Hopefully we'll find some evidence to tell us one way or the other. I'm so glad we found you so quickly. Bet Kay would have been lost without her dear old dad. I am not her father. I am not her father. I'm simply an acquaintance. Really? So why did she have your business card? How many children do you know that walk around with their parents' business cards in their pockets? I have Grandma's. That way, ouch! Who gets a hoot if here's a girl's father? You took her in. You dang well better look after her. I fully intend to. I'm basically her father now anyway because, you know, real world chaos. Connect anything yet? Yes, we can. I would imagine that the victim's keycard probably grants access to this room. Wouldn't you? Why don't we just take it and go check real quick?
Let me go find out, sir. I'm back. Found some details on that keycard in the security system. It's for this room, just like you said.
So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely. Assuming that the keycard actually belonged to her, yes. Indeed. What you got, Francisca? Yes, what is it? A murder in the trial chamber for the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence. This is serious. I did you the favor of allowing you to investigate further. I'll be expecting results. And you'll get them. Would I still be here if I didn't think I could deliver? Come to think of it. Why were you here in the first place? So she doesn't know I was summoned before the committee.
That's a long story. Longer than a night and deeper in the sea. I would say Mr. Trouble.
On second thought, I don't care why you're here. What's important is that we solve the case in front of us. Agreed? Wholeheartedly.
Wait, but you're the one that asked me in the first place. Ah!
What's the saying again? Whip first, sink later.
You can't make the other way just for me. Ah!
What are you doing here, Francisca? I thought you were working abroad on something with Interpol. What did you like to know? But that's top secret, and I have neither the need nor obligation to tell you. I thought she'd say as much. Anyway, never mind that. Where's the prosecutor in charge of this case? Not that I know who's been assigned, but I was hoping they'd take care of the legwork for me. Oh, so she's not even in charge. So technically we shouldn't have authority right now. Well, they haven't even bothered to show up. What in the world could they be doing?
Yeah, I'm not the prosecutor's keeper, sir.
It's hardly fair to whip people who don't deserve it, Francisca. What use is a whip if I don't use it, And who better to use it on than anybody who isn't given 110%? Well, you're just standing there watching me do all the investigating, but, whatever. I may not know who's been assigned yet, either, but I 110% feel for them already. Couldn't help but notice that you seem to be acquainted with Dr. Hurts. How very astute of you, Miles Edgeworth. Yes, I know her. Once upon a time, never mind. She doesn't seem keen to talk about it. Perhaps I better leave it for now.
What happened, sir? What happened on Once Upon a Time? You can't not tell us now. Yeah.
Only a foolish fool foolishly pries into another person's foolish business. Now hold your tongue, Scruffy, or you'll get more than a mere tongue lashing.
Bit late for that.
Spares a whip, spoils a child. A whip in time saves 9. Don't you go to school, you whipless wonder? Yes, it seems that leaving it alone was the right choice after all. Officer, do you have anything further to add? How's the investigation going, officer?
Great, sir. To tell you the truth, I've forgotten all about work and decided to focus on daydreaming.
See, if you think pictures instead of words, it's really good to use the right side of your brain, so that will be quite enough. Doesn't look as if there's anything in the chest pocket. Guess I missed this or something.
Except nothing in this hole right here.
By the look of how the fabric is torn, I think it was pierced by something sharp.
Can't keep your coins in there now. They'd fall right out.
You heard of change? Have you never heard of a change purse, detective?
Sure have, sir. It's another word for a pocket, right?
I give up.